In this class lesson, let's take a look at the TriCaster audio mixer. The TriCaster audio mixer can be found by clicking on the audio mixer tab at the bottom of the interface. When you click on it, you'll see the audio mixer appears and takes up both the left and right side simultaneously. The audio mixer is broken into all of these different sliders, and starting on the left, we have our inputs. Now, the number of these you have will depend upon the number of video inputs on your system. I'm on a TriCaster Mini 4K system, which has 8 inputs, which means I also have 8 audio sliders available to me, one for each input. If your system has more, you'll have more sliders available. Now, on some systems, when you go above 16, you'll see a scroll bar at the bottom of the interface. You can use that to get to the additional inputs available on your system. To the right of the audio are your internal players. This includes the DDR, sounds player, the effects channel, which would be any audio for your transitions. And then on the right side are your outputs. And all systems will have a master output. They'll all have a phone's output, and then they'll have a number of aux outputs. This system only has one, but some systems have 3 aux outputs available. If you put your pointer over the top of a slider, you'll see a gear appear, and this will allow you to configure additional settings for that slider. So I could go to input 1, click on the gear, and here we can see different options like where is the audio coming from. We saw some of this earlier in the class when we set up inputs, but if you want to adjust where the audio comes from exactly, you can click on this and select it. All inputs will start on the option called follow video source, which just means that it's going to try to get audio from the same place the video is coming from. We can also rename the input if you want to change the name at the top of the slider. And there's an audio delay option so that if your audio is arriving before your video, you can use this to resync them. There is also on the video inputs under source a video delay. This is much more uncommon, but if your video was arriving early, you could use this to delay your video to match your audio. Finally, also on the audio mixer, you can see VU meters, and on the left side is the scale for the meters, and above that you can choose which scale you want to use. The default is dBVU, which means that 0 is your unity level. But if you click on this, you can choose different scales. There's dBFS, which is a digital scale, 0 at the top, and there's also dBU, which puts your normal level at about +4. Now, this doesn't change the actual audio levels. It just changes the scale you're using to look at them. But if you have other audio gear and it's using a different scale, you can use this to match the TriCaster scale to what that external gear is also using.